All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a Marvel Contest of Champions video for you coming in hot. The number one question I get whenever I'm streaming is always, B-Dizzle, where do you get your revives? Well, dear viewer, there are a couple different ways that you can get revives in this game, and one secret way that I'll show you at the end of the video. First off, we all know you can get a free revive through the daily super event and then the green crystals that come from that. However, that's not the most effective way to get a revive. Usually you won't get them from those green crystals, so don't rely on it. The other way is through the Apothecary. For those of you that don't know, the Apothecary is a daily quest that you can repeat any number of times, but you're only guaranteed a revive by fully exploring it once. That's not the best method, but aside from the secret method that I'm about to tell you, it is probably the best method in the game. I'm not going to recommend that you stop doing Apothecary. You'll understand kind of why I think that in a minute. Just so you guys know, still use Apothecary. It's a guaranteed revive, which is very useful. On top of that, it doesn't cost a lot of stamina. Without further ado, I don't want to hold back the goodies from you guys for too long. Let me show you the best method to get revives in this game. All right, so let's get into the method. First off, you're going to want to go to this back issues tab over here. Click on that Deadpool face, and then we're going to want to go over to Arachnid Action, which is this one on the left with all the spider people on it. If you haven't completed this on classic difficulty, guys, you will need to make sure to do that in order to access where we're going to be farming the revives. You're going to need to go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, it's going to be kind of boring. The classic difficulty is very easy, and at least you should be able to plow through it pretty quick. Keep it in mind that you're not doing the variant, otherwise you'll have a hard time. Although I believe you can still farm the same quest in the variant difficulty if you really want to, but I don't recommend it. So anyway, go to Classic. We're going to want to go to Chapter 3, and we're going to want to go to the very final quest. You can definitely farm this quest with Platpool. The champions on every path are very low level. Platpool is just going to be speedrunning through this entire thing. All right, so we load into the quest here, and then we're just going to be scrolling up and then all the way down to see if we see any revives on a path. You can see I got some right here. It's always going to be a level 1 revive, so it's not the most overpowered thing in the world, okay? This quest will spawn revives at a higher rate than any other quest in the game. If you find yourself spawning in and you don't see a revive, you will need to complete the quest, and that will reset the drops on the quest. So you'll be able to then go in and see if you have a revive, and if you don't, just repeat. I've found that I'm more often lucky than not, okay? So you'll probably need to reset maybe once or twice max before you get a revive, but guys, I promise the drop rates are super high for this quest. Now, the only drawback for this is, as you can see, it takes 3 energy per tile. So guys, this is not a cheap way to farm revives. As you can see, I got ambushed there. It's not cheap, okay? This will take almost a full like 71 energy if you're like around the max level. I think it takes like somewhere in the ballpark from 50 to 60. Don't quote me on that. Usually you're only going to be able to run this quest once per full energy. So that's why I say Apothecary is still a good thing to do, because Apothecary, you can guarantee yourself a revive with just 1 full tank of energy. But this is a good thing to do after you do Apothecary for the day. I do recommend just hopping into this quest if you have nothing else to spend energy on, and just farming up those level 1 revives. Now guys, quests like this have existed in the past. For those of you that don't know, there was a quest in the past that was even better than this. In Chapter 3, it would give you revives and full energy refills, and it got nerfed into the ground. So this will probably get nerfed in the future. I recommend you take advantage of it and use it to clear difficult content in the game. If you're an average player like me, you need a lot of revives, so this quest can really help you with that. Now, I know some people in the comments might be like, oh no, take this video down, we don't want Kabam to know about it. Guys, the genie has been let out of the bottle already. There are so many content creators and so many videos online that I've already seen of this. I just want to make my viewers aware if they aren't already, because this is a very strong thing to know in the game. Revives are like liquid gold, essentially. They allow you to get through content if you don't have the champions you need or don't have the skill. Honestly, I wish I would have known about this quest a little bit earlier than I did. That's why I'm trying to spread the good word to you guys. And anyway, I hope that you guys use these revives for good. That's all I got for you today, and enjoy your revives, guys.
Subscribe for more epic gameplay.